And welcome back to the channel, guys, for another info vid. This video is about the Intercup on itsagol.org. Yeah, as it says on the tin, the definitive online football manager game. And in my opinion, the best football management game on the web, for what it's worth. Okay, and the question we're asking is, are you into the Intercup? And spoiler alert, Runnymede Rangers definitely are, and we're in it, and we're going to give it everything we've got. So where to find details on the Intercup? So this is the homepage for It's a Goal. So if you go to competitions and then go into Intercup, then that's where the information is. Now, yeah, so you can look at fixtures, results, and in-play live if you want to have a look. But I prepared a little something to explain it. So, yeah, look at that animation. Things are stepping up. But if we go into the actual format of the Intercup. Okay, so it's a little bit complicated, but hopefully I'll explain it in this slide. So basically, the Intercup happens across all leagues on It's a Goal, and there are 10 leagues. That's what you've got to bear in mind. Okay, so there are 6 Intercups in total, and I'll put a graphic up in a minute just to show them all. 4 for each divisional level and 2 for the Premiership level. Okay, so that makes the 6. They are competed for by all the teams who have won promotion in the previous season, i.e. 3 per division per league, and also by the top 6 teams in the Premiership of each league. Okay, that's quite a mouthful, but we'll see how this breaks down. So the 6 trophies are these. We start at the bottom. So Iron Shield. So top 3 from Division 5 that get promoted across all the leagues go into the Iron Shield. If you get promoted from Division 4, then the next season you all get put into the Bronze Goblet. If you get promoted from Division 3, next season you all get put into the Silver Vase. And if you get promoted from Division 2, next season you get put into the Golden Platter. Now, so that's for all the promoted clubs across the whole league. Now, if you are already in the Premiership or Division 1, or the top division of your league, if you place 4th to 6th, then you get put in the next season into the Platinum Shield. Now, I've related it to, in the European context, as the Europa League. And for the Platinum Cup, if you place 1st, 2nd or 3rd, the next season you get put into the Platinum Cup, and consider it in a European context as that's the Champions League. So yeah, that's for the big boys only club. Cool. Hope that makes it clear. So for example, Runnymede Rangers 2 seasons ago, we were in Division 5. We got promoted, so we got into the Iron Shield. Next season we got promoted again. So from Division 4, and then this season we are now in the Bronze Goblet. Sounds like something from Harry Potter, but no, it's the IG Intercup. Cool, but there is a negative. There is a negative to the format, guys. In the fact that, and this is what it says on the help pages on It's a Goal, matches will be played on Wednesdays. Okay, this will add to the challenge of managing your teams well, because other cups, like the League Cup and the IG Super Cup, are played on a Wednesday as well. So the way the dates stand, and we're going to look at that in a moment, it will probably straddle the League Cup and the some stages of the IG Super Cup. So if you are doing well in both competitions, you may have 2 really crucial games in one day. So managing your team, having a big squad, giving rest to players, squad rotation, all become factors. Okay, So this is the page that I showed you back at the top of the video. Let me move my head because it gives you the dates. So if you notice today's date, so the date this video comes out is on the 28th. So round 1 is happening now. And there are 4 other rounds after that. So there's a total of 5 rounds. And it all ends, in about a month's time in the final. So what you have to consider, guys, is that you only have to win 5 matches to get your hands on a trophy. Okay, just bear that in mind. Now, Runnymede Rangers, when we got promoted from League 5 up to League 4, we got put into the Iron Shield, and guys, we got to the final. So that's the closest I've ever been to getting a trophy. So it is doable, and hopefully, this season we might get our hands on the gold goblet, but who knows? Okay, but also something else you've got to bear in mind is that for every league there are, for every cup there are 2 buys. So for example, Runnymede Rangers, we're not playing in round 1 because we've actually got a buy. So what happens is the teams on buys don't play in round 1, they start round 2. But for round 1, it turns 30 teams into 28 teams. So when they play each other, that condenses down into 14. Then the 2 buys come in to make it 16. And then you've got a number which goes down to 8, 4, 2 for the final. So that's how that works. Okay, hope that's clear. Right, and big aspect of this is the prize money. The prize money for competing in the Intercup is currently as follows, as this was published in season 42. So let's have a look. Let's move my head again. Okay. So if we take the Platinum Cup and Platinum Shield as the example, so look, round 1 losers, you get 600 grand just for taking part. So even if you lose your first game, that's 600 grand in the bank. If you lose in round 2, 7.75 quarterfinal losers 900,000. You get to the semi-finals. It's only you've only played for 3 games up to this point. Then 1.2 mil. Runners up in the final 1.8, and the winner gets 3 million. So that's not to be sneezed at. So gold goblet. I'm not in the gold goblet. I'm in the bronze goblet. So let's have a look at the bronze goblet. So yeah, from 538, so 500,000 for losing round 1, all the way up to 2.7 million, which is not shabby for 5 matches. Okay, let's go to final thoughts. So let me move my floaty head again. Okay, so I've got my notes here that I'm going to go through what I think of the Intercup. So the question was, are you into the Intercup? And Runnymede Rangers, we are defo into the Intercup, and we're going to give it our best shot. Like I mentioned, we got to the final, so this is a realistic competition to enter, and you've got a chance of winning. But why is that? Well, there's only 30 teams in the whole your competition. So that narrows it right down. IG Supercup is 1,000. League Cup there's 100. So this narrows it, condenses it right down. Plus, also, all the teams, say for example with the Iron Shield, you've all been promoted from 5 up to Division 4, which means that you should all be round about the same level. So basically, all the big clubs, all the big boys are eliminated from it, unless you're obviously in the Platinum Cup or Shield. The prize money is not to be sniffed at as well for the amount of work you have to do. So look at this. So for the Super Cup, there's 11 rounds. So there's 10 to 11 matches you have to win, and you get 8.3. For the League Cup, 7 rounds work, and you got to do you get 2.1 if you win it. For the Intercup, it's only 5, and it's about 3 million to 2.5. So in comparison to the rest of the cups, then yeah, it is punching financially. Let's have a look. So the only negative that that there is the fact that you practically are double booking yourself for a Wednesday, and yeah, we talked about that having a big squad rotation, resting your players, stuff like that, all comes into it. But you should be doing that anyway. So the negative part is that yeah, you've got to just manage a little bit more carefully. So I hope this video has made everything clear about the Intercup, and anyone who's in it is going to give it a good go. We certainly are. And guys, that's the end of this info vid then. So if you've learnt from it, yeah, subscribe, smash the like, and as always, guys, remember, don't just tune in, join in. It's a goal.org.